You said that the other female was able to see?
No, she was in the car with my daughter.
But you originally told me she saw it. She saw it. So when I asked you if there was any witnesses, you said that she saw it.
No, I said that nobody was here. Whenever they pull up, the friend or whoever was driving the Mustang, she was in the car.
She was
with
just
my
sitting in the car. Okay.
Yeah, she was.
I just wanted to make sure that. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're waiting for her. And
She coming back?
yeah. She's coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, she's at her cousin's house. Pick up the kids and now.
Where's the cousin at?
The cousin's right by my car. That's probably her right there.
So she's in that vehicle?
Yeah.
All right.
Lopez is doing his 23-1.
10-15.
Whoa, get her torch. She has to touch too.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know.
Oh, goodness gracious.
No,
whoa,
I'm just...
Whoa. I was like, wait a minute. Apparently, the cousin told me that this is an ongoing issue.
What he told me was he was just here. This is Richard's house, right?
Yeah,
That big dude.
We have to figure out why she's here.
He told me that she came here to confront him because this is his brother's ex-girlfriend's car. She thought he was cheating on him, so she came here to confront him about it.
Well, that's what they said. That is the deal. Hello.
Are you Juan's girlfriend?
Not no more, but yeah.
Were you, I guess?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
I had received a call from him, and because he's fixing my car, because he's the one that broke my car.
Who?
He did.
Okay.
So I'm carless. So I called him to tell him to see if he can get me to my cousin's house, because I needed. My grandma was gonna do something to my daughter, because I have a 1-month-old daughter. And he started saying a whole bunch of shit, like, and I was like, well, there's something going on, because that car is not even his. And that's the bitch that he's been fucking around with. So I did pulled up, and I told him, I was like, that's why you wanted me to leave the house. That's exactly what I told him.
Where do you guys live?
But we live on, and I don't know if he gave you his address. And he got off the ladders, and he grabbed me by the neck. And that's where I got the scratches.
Can you move your hair all the way back just a little bit?
So that's why I hit him back. And I didn't even hit him, I bit him.
You bit him?
Yeah.
Or do you bite him?
Right here on his cheek.
How long ago did this happen?
How long ago? Like 15 minutes before.
Yeah. You need to get looked at by EMS?
No, I'm good.
Any other injuries?
No.
Echo 46, Echo 65.
And it's not the first time I actually have a police report.
Can you look at his face and see if he has a bite mark where his injury is?
The bite mark right here, the one that has the bruise, that was a bite mark because I didn't even punch him.
Okay.
And I bit him to get him off of me.
Did you tell you it was a bite mark?
Huh?
You didn't say it was a, you didn't say, what did he say, he got punched?
No, it was a bite mark. I know what I did.
Get him on the face?
Yeah, for him to let me go from my
No,
neck.
I get it, but
I get it.
give me 1 second so I can...
Yeah, Corporal, I asked him to look at it. And then what happened after that?
And then I left.
You just left?
Yeah. She went to my house. I live on the other street.
So how did you get here?
My friend Lindsay brought me from my mom's house because I was at my mom's
What
house.
kind of car was it?
A black Mustang.
Okay. But she's not...
She just dropped me off.
She didn't see
She didn't see anything because it was actually in that little room, so you couldn't see anything where he actually did it.
So you just came here, confronting them about cheating.
Yeah, that was about it.
He grabbed you by the neck.
He grabbed me by the neck, and I did bid him for him to let me go. I did do that.
Let me see your teeth. Okay. And then you just left after that?
Yeah, I just left, and I got.
Did you say anything to him when you came up to him? You just confronted him?
Yeah, that's all I told him. I was like, you're just a fucking liar. That's exactly what I said to him.
Okay. Do you know who lives at the house where he's at?
Richard.
Okay.
An old man.
Did you know he was going to be here today?
Yeah, he had told me, but I didn't know he was going to be driving the his little bitch car.
How did he say he was going to get here?
Uber.
Uber? That's what he told you?
Yeah.
When did he tell you that, this morning?
In the morning, because he went in the room and he told me to ask his dad to come if he can come drop me off with my kids to school, drop them off at school, and to drop me off at my mom's house.
Okay.
Because that bitch was still there.
When he grabbed you, how did he grab you around the neck?
He just grabbed me like this.
Just with one hand?
Yeah.
With his nails? That's how he
Yeah.
got. So he never grabbed around your neck at all?
No,
Like,
he grabbed me like this.
did you lose, were you able to breathe?
Yeah, I was breathing, but he
Okay.
grabbed me. That's why I have those scratches here.
So he didn't hold you down against your
No.
will? Okay. So he just grabbed you like a claw mark?
And that's where I bit him in the cheek. Right here where he has bruise right here. I wish I would have punched him, for it would literally be a punch.
Another question. When you confronted him, was he on the ladder?
Yeah, he got off the ladder though.
Were you saying anything to him before you got on the ladder?
Yeah, that's where I actually scared him because he didn't know I was coming. Because I don't have a phone.
Okay. And when you initially scared him, what did you say to him?
I was like, yeah, you fucking liar. That's what I said.
And that's when he got off the
Yeah.
ladder? And that's when he came around and grabbed you by
Yep.
the neck? Okay. Are you able to provide a sworn written statement what happened?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta wait real quick. The other officer has my clipboard with the statements, okay? Can I see your hands? How long were you guys together for?
12 years.
12 years? Okay. How many kids do you
I
guys
have
have?
3 kids with him.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
You guys are never married though?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I just had my daughter. She's only a
So,
month.
unfortunately, this is domestic. Due to you guys having kids in common, you guys have been together for that long, living in the same household. Okay? So there is going to be a report taken, and depending on our investigation, what's going to occur, okay?
I already had a report on him with the sheriff department.
Has he been arrested for it?
No, he didn't. I didn't want him to get arrested for it.
How long
Because
ago was
it
that?
wasn't the first time I got hit. And I got hit when I was pregnant, actually, of his daughter.
How many times has he physically hit you? A lot?
This is the second time that I actually, well, he called the cops because I didn't call the cops on him.
Yeah.
So the first time I did call the cops, well, my mom did, and they took me in they took me to the hospital to get checked because I was pregnant, and I didn't want them to take him to jail. And like, he has hit me like 5 times, but this is the second time with the cops report.
He didn't get arrested by it?
No, it's
No.
my hair dye.
Oh, okay.
I got my hair done like a week ago.
She run you through the story?
Yes.
Okay. How'd you get here?
My friend Lindsay.
Okay, was it just you and Lindsay in the car?
Yep, and my daughter.
And your daughter? Where's
Yeah.
your daughter at now?
With my
was
grandma.
Is it that the 1 month?
Yes.
Okay.
She's a baby.
All right. Where did Lindsay park?
Behind that white car.
Behind the white car? And then walk me through it. I know you just explained it, but walk me through it. So she parks.
She parks behind that white car of
Yep.
his little bitch. She parks and she stayed in the car
Okay.
with my daughter because my daughter was sleeping. And I just comforted him. And
Where was he at?
He was in that little shed inside where that door is open.
Uh-huh.
And he was on the ladder by where the wall is at.
Okay.
So nobody could see anything.
Okay.
And he got off the ladder because I actually scared him because he was on the ladder. And I walked in and I told him, I was like, you're a fucking liar. I was like, you over there with your little bitch, you have her car.
Okay.
And he told me he was going to get here with an Uber.
Okay.
So he came up with his stupid stories.
You knew where he was at though?
Yeah, because he had told me in the morning
Okay.
before he left his mom's house where we live.
Does he come here often?
Huh?
Does he come here often?
To help that old man, yeah.
Okay.
To actually work for him, I guess. Because he was painting or something.
So he gets down from the ladder, then what happens?
And he grabbed me by the neck. So when he grabbed me by the neck,
What sparked him to grab you by the neck?
because I told him he was a fucking liar and that he was fucking his little bitch.
Okay.
So he grabbed me by the neck, and when he grabbed me by the neck, I did bit him on the cheek for him to let me go.
Self-defense.
And then what happened? He let you go?
He let me go,
Okay, then what happened?
and then he called his mom.
What'd you do?
I told him, I was like, you can call the cops. Because he said
he called his mom directly right after while you were still there?
yeah.
Okay. And then,
And he said that he was going to call the cops. So, and I told him, I was like, well, you can call the cops. I'll stay right here. And he started talking to his mom, and I left.
To drop off your baby?
His mom told me to leave him there. So I just left. and I didn't come back.
How? Your ear got ripped out?
Probably.
No, I found it. I found it. It's next to a needle. Do you use any IV drugs?
Who? Me?
No, him.
Probably the old man. His medicine or something. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't
Is your
go.
ear okay?
It ain't medicine,
Yeah.
but.
And like I was telling the officer, I already have a sheriff department report because he had hit me when I was pregnant of his daughter.
You go to jail?
I didn't want him to go to jail.
Yeah, but you.
I told you. We told him. We told
And
him.
the sheriff, Lake County Sheriff's Office didn't take someone to jail?
No, they didn't find him. They went to go look for him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I explained to her already.
And I have the police. I have his number, the one that has that case, and he told me that.
How long ago was that?
I was probably like 7 months pregnant, and
That's
I
with
just
the
had
newborn right
yeah,
now?
with the newborn. Yeah.
Has he ever been arrested before?
Let me see your arm. I see you got paint on it. That's from in there, right?
Yeah, that's when he pushed, like when I leaned on the thing where he was painting.
That's when you confront him,
Yeah.
you leaned on it?
Can I see your
Or is
hands?
that...
No, your hands.
Your hands.
Stop shaking, you're alright. Did you punch him or not? Be real with me.
I bit him.
Alright, that's cool, but did you punch him?
No.
100%?
Yep.
Are you right or lefty?
I'm right.
Okay. Alright, you can relax.
I wish I would have punched him.
Well, it looks like you did, I'll tell you that. From where he was standing compared to...
Have you messed with one?
The paint, yeah.
Okay.
He's on the phone with you, man. Just wanted to pass on the signal 14.
My only issue is I can't tell. Right? They both have legit.
Yeah, they both have
She
legit.
does have some scabbing.
13,
Yeah, I saw that.
instead of 14, we'll
There's no
try to
way
make
they
contact
scab
again, but they
that
keep
quick.
denying us. We're gonna
But
try
he
figure
admits
out
to
the
doing it.
possible issue.
So, is that
That was from today.
even that?
That one scabbed.
Yeah, already. Look at this one. That one's scabbing, dude. That's scabbed.
Hey,
That looks like
Any time you see it provided.
scab back open.
So, did he admit to grabbing her? He
Hi,
didn't
Mark.
say that to me.
To get her
Off of
I mean,
me.
yeah, I said,
Yeah,
I said she has a lot of scratches. Actually, come on real quick. Can I see the scratches one more time? So I want you to be completely 100% honest with me. Okay? When did you get those scratches? And don't tell me it was 15 minutes ago.
Which ones?
Sure.
The ones with the blood?
Alright, they don't want us to robbery until EMS gets here. We'll be
They were
waiting
today.
for EMS.
And the other ones were, he had scratches
Mark.
before, but I never called the cops on him.
Okay. Where are those at? It's really hard to...
Well, they're actually right in, like
same-
on the same area where I had the old ones.
How do you do that?
With his hand too.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Well, how long ago was that? Obviously recent.
Yeah, it'd been recent.
To be honest, I don't even know.
Okay. Why didn't you call the cops then?
Because I didn't want him to go to jail because he's the father of my kids and I'm
I
being
get that,
stupid.
but you know, you're gonna. Now we're in a predicament right now. I mean, you would have been like, "Hey, call the cops. It's an easy breakup." He leaves, and then you just say, "Okay, hey, we're done. Don't come back." And then you'll have a no victim contact order. You can't come contact you. I mean, that's the way to do it. All right, give us one more second. We're gonna go talk to him.
Hello, sir. So just walk me right through exactly what transpired. Just walk through it again.
Well, this morning I came to work.
Yeah.
I don't have a vehicle.
Yeah.
I asked for that vehicle. Everything is fine until probably about an hour before I made a call that she found out that it was this girl's car.
Does she have a phone? Does your girlfriend have a phone?
Not right now. She does have a Wi-Fi phone, I guess.
How did she know you were here? Did you have that?
I told her.
Told her.
Everything was fine. You know, she knows I'm working.
So, let me ask you this. You guys fought. You guys have been arguing recently, right?
Argument, yes.
Okay. When did she get these scratches? Because I know it's not from today.
What scratches?
She got like some scratches like this on her neck. But I know they're not from today because they're scabbing. So unless she's like one of the X-Men, there's no way she heals that quickly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's previous, which probably is not in our jurisdiction because you guys live in county jurisdiction or Umatillas. But you know, she's also claiming that there's also fresh injuries in the mix of those bad injuries, the old injuries. So when you grabbed her to get her off, where exactly on her body did you grab her?
I just push her away like this.
But how? From the front, from the back?
From the front.
So like from the front of the throat? Like with one hand, two hand, like this? How'd you do it?
No, with both hands, because she was punching me.
Kind of like this? Or did you grab her by the neck?
No, like push her.
So like you just pushed her right here from the front, like get off of me? Okay. You never grabbed her neck or anything like that?
No.
Where exactly in this room did it occur?
Well,
Charlie 632 407 005 430.
the last
Correction, 431.
right here.
Isabella Cardoza.
Is there fresh paint right here?
Yes, it is.
It's fresh paint
Well,
right there?
probably, but now it's
Was it fresh?
Yes.
How long ago did you paint that?
Like
528.
10-15 minutes before I made a call.
Okay.
I was.
So you were painting in the process when she came here in front of us?
528.
Okay.
And like I said, I was on top of the ladder,
Go ahead, sir.
facing that way. And she said,
Lima Mike Hotel.
Okay, and then
X-ray
after
84.
that,
LMH.
she came in here, confronted you,
Be on a white
right,
Toyota.
and you got down. What did she?
But when she said she was gonna, she said, I'm gonna get you out of the ladder. And then she kind of like,
What did she do? Did she punch you, bite you, kicked you?
No, but whenever I got down, she started punching me.
She started punching you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first it was just, I think it was just her
Slap.
Yeah. And then she got more upset. And then she started punching me.
She just called back and she was overheating, so I put her through the EMS.
Okay.
Take up the day you said EMS and fire on 97.
And then after that, she just left.
No,
When she punched you, did you and you just pushed her off?
yeah.
Where'd she land when you pushed her? Like where'd she get pushed back to?
We were just standing right here.
It's the second 58.
So you just slightly pushed her, and did she move at all?
No.
No.
Reference to Isabella, she's valid. It's 429.
You just tried to get her off you because you were
Yeah.
punching, and then she just walked out.
No.
She ran.
No. I tried to. I said, all right. Well, then. I'm working on it.
Reference to Isabella. You know that she will be taking the
I
shooter.
explained to her that the gentleman right here can tell her that I've been here the whole time, that nobody's been here, and I opened the door to try to
Get Richard.
get Mr. Richard, but he's really tired, so he didn't come outside, and she was inside, still screaming. So
She was screaming at you or Richard?
no, me.
Inside the residence?
Yeah.
Then what happened after
And
that?
then I didn't know what else to do, so I called my mom. The reason why I called my mom is because she really does care for my mom, what she would say. And
Did she talk to your mom at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And my mom was saying, all my mom told her was that to please just let me finish doing what I was working. She told her that what was she doing here if she's supposed to be taking care of her kids while I'm doing my work.
Your job, yeah.
And to just leave, and then whenever she gets off of work, she will go pick her up, and then that way
You guys are separated.
we can talk and come to
So once she got off the phone with your mom, she left.
Yes, sir.
Did she say anything to you after that?
No, she just slammed the door and then she left.
Okay. Let me see this. Let me see this. Are you done?
No. Well, I was.
While she keeps hitting me and screaming, I'll try to pull. And she left.
And she left. Okay.
Oh, yeah, just put left and you're good now. Thank you, man.
I have a question. I really don't want anything.
So, here's how it's gonna go, man. You guys have been in a relationship for 11 years and you have 3 kids in common. And you guys reside in the same dwelling as each other. So, due to both of you guys having marks on you, one of you go into jail. It's domestic. We don't have hands in this. There's no if she wants to press charges or you want to press charges. It's the state who automatically presses charges. Okay? Alright, man. I'm gonna go talk to my supervisor and see what's gonna go on, what's gonna transpire, okay? Just stand right here. Sit right here.
What's up, boss man? Tell me your I concur.
You concur?
I concur.
What do you think?
Yeah, concur means I agree.
Oh, sorry. I'm not thinking. Yeah. You think, Corporal? So you think his statement's more accurate?
I just don't like the first statement of the
Scratch marks.
yeah, that kind of sold me on it. Where it's like, oh, how in this?
You think she like on the way there she scratched at it?
Yeah.
She could have been scratching it. There doesn't look anything fresh
Well,
on it.
it's here. Then you can tell something's just been peeled off, and there was another one that's turning yellow that's been messed with. So, and then the fact that her excuse was there in the same position, I'm not buying.
He wouldn't say anything about that.
Yeah, I'm sure he. I'm sure he.
He doesn't want to put himself guilty. This is domestic violence brochure. It explains your rights. She is going to go to jail today. Okay. So what's going to happen is, you're able to pick up your children, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It just explains your rights and what you can do. So what's going to happen? She's going to go to jail. She's going to have no bond. She's not going to be able to speak to you.
Why should I have the bond?
No, she'll have to see the judge first thing, but she won't. You guys won't be able to speak to you unless whatever happens with the case happens with the case. Okay.
Okay. Here's the thing. Is I have no problem explaining to you what's going on.
I'll put the cuffs in there.
Okay. The scratches there.
Put them in my box.
He scratched me there yesterday and today.
Okay. The chances. I'm not saying you're lying. By all means, I'm not calling you a liar. What I'm saying is, if you were to ask 9 out of 10 people on the streets, right? Hey, listen, she has old marks that are scabbing and fresh, right? Like they just been either picked or scratched, okay? And you see his injury, okay?
I did bit him.
No, I get that. Here's the thing is, in the state of Florida, we have an obligation to separate parties, to arrest the primary aggressor, right? I'm not saying by any means what you did was, wrong, okay? But what I'm saying is that the fact that you came here basically to argue is instigating the fight, okay? That being the primary aggressor. In the court's eyes.
But I don't want him to grab my kids.
Okay. Well, you don't have to cook.
Yeah, I don't want him near my kids because he does drugs
Where are your kids at?
with my grandma.
Okay. Here's you have your grandma?
No, it's my house, but she's at my house.
Okay. Yeah. How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
Okay. Here, listen. So you guys stay together?
Yeah, fortunately I live with him.
All right. Because here's my next thing. Okay. Is because it's domestic, you can't go near him. Okay.
So I can't go get my stuff.
No, yes, you can, but you're gonna have to call. You're gonna have to call either the county or whoever's jurisdiction that is to get your
You
stuff.
technically have to do it the right way. Don't go in the
Yes,
house by yourself.
because here's the thing: is if you go in there by yourself, he can easily call the cops, and you're gonna be rearrested for a violation of the pretrial, and then they're gonna no bond you.
Get ready to blow.
Okay.
Let me know when you want to stop your side so you can get out.
So don't do that. Listen, I know this sucks, okay?
10-4.
Unfortunately, we have an obligation to go by public cause. So that's what.
And why y'all can't take a meeting too?
Huh?
Why can't you take him too?
Because here's the deal: is it's not mutual combatants. He didn't say, hey, meet me here and we're gonna fight. At that point, if I look at my boy here and says, hey dog, let's go to Mill Street, we're gonna fight, and he willingly goes there, now we're mutual, right? Now it's like, okay, he made a decision, so did I. He didn't make the decision to argue and fight. That's what you coming here did. Okay? The courts are gonna say, well, if you never showed up, none of this would have happened. Right? That's what they're going to say right for this incident. Would it have happened somewhere else? More than likely, right? But for this particular case, that's what they're going to say. And that's why you're going to be that's why you're labeled as the primary aggressor. Okay? Not saying that he didn't injure you prior. He's going to document that obviously there's been prior instances. Listen, there's only so much someone can take, right? So if you're being abused and you're doing all this, right? And
Eustis, Echo 31,
finally hit your load where it's like, all right, dog, no, I'm going to lay it on you. It is what it is. Listen, if you've never been in trouble, I don't see this.
KB 51 to 15830, US Highway 441 is going to be in front of the bank.
Someone has to go get her.
Your vehicle, 2015 Dodge White sedan. There is injuries, not sure about road blockage.
8, 9 o'clock, you're going to see first appearance judge.
4 on 51.
He's going to explain to you your charges. It's not a trial.
Center State Bank.
You may have a second to explain to him, listen, this has been ongoing, you know, he's abused me before, we have multiple cases with Lake County Sheriff's Office, but he's just there to explain to you your charges. At that time, he will set a bond, which more than likely will be $100 or $1,000, which to a bondsman is $100. Okay? Once you pay $100, you're out. And then they'll give you obviously either a court date or public defender or whatever. Okay? Make sure that they have an updated address, which would more than likely be theirs. So any paperwork that you need or getting, he's not getting access to, and basically you miss a court date or anything like that. Okay? Do you need anything with you? Do you have anything that you have?
At the house?
At your house?
No, in the way.
Do you have numbers to call someone?
I only have my mom's.
Okay. You want to write their numbers down just in case?
That would need to go on a single form.
You have a piece of paper?
10-4.
I don't know how I'm not here to talk to Bill, okay? I don't know if you guys are going to do this or not, okay?
I'm not.
Okay, so just stay away from him, okay?
I don't want him around my kids.
So that's something, so I tell your cousin,
If he comes to your house, call the cops.
You guys-
It has nothing to do with my kids.
You guys-
You need to take care of them.
you guys aren't married.
No, never.
Essentially,
Actually, off of where you want her there.
you have full custody, okay, in the court.
She advised the vehicle was coming off of 441 and she was coming out and it hit her in the side.
Now, it's not like saying that he can't, petition. If he wants to get a DNA test and petition it, that's all. But as of right now, if you know he's doing drugs, listen, I know it's a hassle. DCF's the way to go. Because they can easily start making their way in there, and they won't, as in, like, let's say he does fight for custody, it's denied because he has this DCF that was proved to be correct, or that he's using, like, here. If we know this is a narcotics house and he's continually running in here, that's not a good look, right? You could even say the cops walk in and there's syringes on the ground. And it ain't for medicine. You know what I'm saying? We know what those
I
syringes
know what drug he does. He does crack.
Okay. Well, I would have got it. This whole block, basically. So, this is a speed bump. And quite honestly, this might be the best speed bump you get.
They don't
I'm
care.
just talking to you straight, all right? It sucks that you're going to have to go, but it's a speed bump because it solidifies it, right? There ain't no coming back now. I tell you what, you get back with him, that's your choice. But this should solidify it, right?
Is that
You should
statement
know,
done?
hey bro, don't even go first one.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Don't even get near
Stay
me.
over there. Stay
go-
over there.
can you go
Don't
to
even
Go.
get near me.
Go. Or documentation. So when you don't call, right? Even if it's an argument, right? No one goes to jail for arguing, but it lets us know that, hey, these people are having issues. So now when we're coming out to your house, 3 times, 4 times a week, and then the next thing you know, it's turning into this. Well, we can show like, okay, this is how it's been consistently, right? Because if we don't have documentation, which we don't in this case, right? We never dealt either. And we come out and this is the first time we have to deal with you, so we only have to go with what we have here, okay?
They can't.
Ready to go?
You want to talk to mom real quick? You want to talk to mom real quick?
Yeah, I want to talk to my mom.
Can you put on speaker real quick and let her talk to mama?
We'll put this in the car real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.